Lord has done? Can you see what the Lord has done? What we waited for has come to pass. The Lord has done. Can you see what the Lord has done? What we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done. On your wedding day, you're gonna sing that. Can you see what the Lord has done? When you walk into that property, can you see what the Lord has? When that healing happens, what we've been praying for, He has brought to pass. See what the Lord has done. If I were you, I'll sing it to someone. I'll just sing it to someone. Say, see what the Lord has done. Can you see? See what the Lord has done. What we waited for has come to pass. Say, my eyes have seen, my ears have heard. I have seen what the Lord has done. The baby I've been waiting for, He has brought it to pass. Hey, see my eyes, see my Samuel. See what the Lord has done. See what the Lord has done. It's a marvelous thing. It's a glorious thing. What I've been waiting for. Hey, He has brought it to pass. time. What we waited for. The Lord has done. Can you see what the Lord has done? What we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done. On your wedding day, you're gonna sing that. Can you see what the Lord has done? When you walk into that property, can you see what the Lord has? When that healing happens, what we've been praying for, He has brought to pass. See what the Lord has done. If I were you, I'll sing it to someone. I'll just sing it to someone. Sing. See what the Lord has done. Can you see? See what the Lord has done. What we've waited for has come to pass. Say, my eyes have seen, my ears have heard. I have seen what the Lord has done. The baby I've been waiting for, He has brought it to pass. Hey, see my eyes, see my Samuel. See what the Lord has done. See what the Lord has done. done? Can you see what the Lord has done? What we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done. On your wedding day, you're going to sing that. Can you see what the Lord has done? When you walk into that property, can you see what the Lord has? When that healing happens, what we've been praying for, He has brought to pass. See what the Lord has done. What we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done. On your wedding day, you're gonna sing that. Can you see what the Lord has done? When you walk into that property, can you see what the Lord has? When that healing happens, what we've been praying for, He has brought to pass. See what the Lord has done. What we waited for has come to pass. If I were you, I'll sing it to someone. I'll just sing it to someone. Say, see what the Lord has done. Can you see? See what the Lord has done. What we've waited for has come to pass. Oh, see what the Lord has done. And you say, my eyes have seen, my ears have heard has done. Can you see what the Lord has done? What we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done. On your wedding day, you're gonna sing that. Can you see what the Lord has done? When you walk into that property, can you see what the Lord has? When that healing happens, what we've been praying for, He has brought to pass. See what the Lord has done. If I were you, I'll sing it to someone. I'll just sing it to someone. Sing. See what the Lord has done. Can you see? See what the Lord has done. What we've waited for has come to pass. And you say, my eyes have seen, my ears have heard, I have seen what the Lord has done. The baby I've been waiting for, He has brought it to pass. Hey, see my eyes, see my Samuel. Hey, see what the Lord has done. See what the Lord has done. more time. What we waited for. What we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done. Can you see what the Lord has done? What we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done. On your wedding day, you're gonna sing that. Can you see what the Lord has done? When you walk into that property, can you see what the Lord has? When that healing happens, what we've been praying for, He has brought to pass. See what the Lord has done. If I were you, I'll sing it to someone. I'll just sing it to someone. Say, see what the Lord has done. Can you see? See what the Lord has done. What we waited for has come to pass. Say, my eyes have seen, my ears have heard. I have seen what the Lord has done. The baby I've been waiting for, He has brought it to pass. Hey, see my eyes, see my Samuel. See what the Lord has done. See what the Lord has done.
So, good evening and welcome once again to this special series to celebrate the life of Prophet Jude Arthiabah Mensah, even as he prepares to celebrate his birthday on 8th of May. We apologize for the delay, but then we'll still continue. Yesterday, we journeyed through his upbringing, his early life, and his calling into ministry. These moments shaped his destiny and revealed his purpose. He gave us insights into his troubled past, if I may say, how he often got into fights, how he flouted parental control and rules. He even spoke to us about certain sources of powers he encountered, and the moments that pushed him towards his ministry and higher calling as ordained by God even before he was born. Today, we step into the process of building his ministry. Were there any challenges? Were there any sacrifices? Or were there any unseen battles? And what was the faith it took to build his ministry? Tonight is the story behind the building of Flood of Life Embassy, even as we know of it today.
Ene eye dasronko akwantu a yetu aye nim se Dr. Prophet Jude Arthiabah Mensah nyame ya adoma na woda eye Friday a eda ye nimu ye ne twetwe nkomo fiti enra ame yehu abrabo no sade ekọ de wafam wa abrabo nimu ofiti ya na Awurade to ne nsa frɛ no ana se wo start free baby ena nwumre ye san ne wo tenase ne ya kyerɛkyerɛ mu na wahu because sade ne ye nim se tie no enye saa netie Awurade na modom so aboa na agye na free baby because o start we baby se eno a wo follow ya obehu se yes na abrabo no enye easy sade ye tin nkyɛn a ye hu no ode ye kɔ ne nsɛm bebre mu ma ye hu se ye ka se wiase wo biase wadin a na prophet eye number 1 but Awurade adom Awurade agye na free ni nyina mu ede na bedum pempenso bi a efe dodo kwan ba so na ofa ya otimi di asafo kese sei edum wiase eni nipa nyina mu enne ye ba be hu na hyase bebi ekodu nyina ena ma Awurade adom a odo adom nenti jemre enko ba bia na hye na tie di Awurade difo ewo de maye nyame nhyira bidia ne lady part Prophet Jude ne ka kire ne medase.
Okay.
The Lord has done. Can you see what the Lord has done? What we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done. On your wedding day, you're gonna sing that. Can you see what the Lord has done? When you walk into that property, can you see what the Lord has? When that healing happens, what we've been praying for, He has brought to pass. See what the Lord has done. If I were you, I'll sing it to someone. I'll just sing it to someone. Say, see what the Lord has done. Can you see? See what the Lord has done. What we've waited for has come to pass. Oh, see what the Lord has done. Then you say, my eyes have seen, my ears have heard. I have seen what the Lord has done. The baby I've been waiting for, He has brought it to pass. Hey, see my eyes, see my Samuel. Hey, see what the Lord has done. See what the Lord has done. It's a marvelous thing. It's a glorious thing. What I've been waiting for. Hey, He has brought it to pass. Arthiabah, Int'l. Hey, see what the Lord. See what the Lord has done. Come and see. Nigeria will sing this song. What we've waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done. Sing it with faith in your heart. See what the Lord has done. Oh, see what the Lord has done. What we waited for has come to pass. See what lift your hands in worship. Hey. What we waited for, Nigeria has come to pass. See what the Lord has done. Lift your hands and declare it. See what the Lord has done. See what the Lord has done. What we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has. Let's declare it one more time. See what the Lord has done. Can you see the healing? See what the Lord has done. He said it and He did it. Waited for has come to pass. Though He tarried, wait for it, for it shall come to pass.
yanka dem Prophet Jude ene ye ne kasa eno aye hu baby bia ofri bae enne ye betoa so ne ye de akọ how a awurade boa no manitimi di asafo kese sei edum wiase afene nyina ejapa akwaba
ya na
eja na wo mre
ahoden wo ho nyame wo ho nko ade ahoden wo ho pa
de na wo de kono ana we
dum ne nyame ahoden wo ho pa
enye de na wo de kono
not at all
because why you are sorry the whole day we why you counseling still o say ejina
nyame adom awurade adom ye ne ahoden nti
odre adwuma no
yeguso nkakra
awurade sha bebe
nyame nya wo kese pa
enna de eno ayeti niema bebre ase wo bebi a wo free sade my you in fact course a bar me so na no wedding. Hey, Saintina soft we were casa to me so I won't through here no. Because what funny a mamu wa brabum. Or mom wa bontina suya dear. Every ho because na omuhuni say usisi so dada. Sana nya sana assemnity. It's a nane dear. Ye pesi ye hu kwan a urade fa so frɛ wo ene odom na ododom wo no cheche ye mu kakra
nyame onhyira na onye okese enura ye kasa kakra a na me kasa about said ye koba ya nyame hu ye moba ye nsoso a na nka ye nsem fata ofrɛ ye beka ho bie na nyame frɛ kire enura na mu bisa se how has been the journey after say nyame efrɛ ye nyame adom ye nyabre nso kire mu kakra till time wa ye the best start empire a ebedru say ye the free asori ase. I remember vividly say my first program me here was in 2016. Okay. Me free obuase ba kra me ba Assemblies of God asori. Okay. Tesano Assemblies of God. Ehona asoria me ba ya me de me ho ebedom yi. And because I was from Assemblies of God, born and bred in Assemblies of God, my passion and love for churches were just about Assemblies of God. Okay. Na me ba Tesano Assemblies of God. Ye ni Tesano Assemblies of God ye programs. Tesano Youth Assemblies of God youth. Okay. More organizing programs. I think around July 2016 we did a program. August 2016 we did a program. September 2016 we did a program. October 2016 we did a program. So in October 2016, and we had the mentality of bringing out our own program, which will be that Lateria Experience. So the flyer that was projected earlier, which is Lateria Experience 2017, was a program that was inspired in 2016 around October. And in 2016 October we had the dream of doing our own program. Now this inspiration said the Americano was derived from Tehillah Experience. I said, in 2016, a program, and the nature of the program and the impact of it, I was touched, and then I was led, said, we should bring out this thing called Lateria Experience, which was solidly for prayer and prophecy. It was solidly worship and prophecy, and that has been the focus from then till now. We were doing, so when you look at Thessalonian Assemblies of God, I'm one of the people that in the youth, I brought in strictly all night, every last Friday of every month, all night, consistently, and the whole place was flooded by the grace of God. So consistently with time, we saw the impact we were making. Even at that time, I remember when we do programs like all night, even the entire church, we don't get much people from the church than people from different places. That has been the grace God has given me till date. Anywhere I stand to do church, you would realize that people coming from far are even more than people within the territory. In Tubemuni say Nkofru free Tanzania, Nkofru free UK, Nkofru free US, Nkofru free Canada, Nkofru free Germany, Italy, France. They come to our services, day-to-day service. So this was the coming soon flyer we did. Our first flyer we did for the Lateria Experience coming soon was this. So with time, when we got to 2017, we got the inspiration of the Tehillah Experience design. So it was their design and their concept that we used to design our 2017 Lateria Experience program. And it was massive, and we took it from there. So at a particular point, consistently, I was just organizing programs. So once in a while, I do a program. Once in a while, I organize a program. It was yearly, but still, within the process of time, we were still doing the free conference call. We were still doing the midnight cry. We were still doing let us pray. So in the evening, consistently, I engage men and women in prayer. And that has been the foundation of the ministry till date, until we launched into 2019. And in 2019 we went to Arthiabah Mountains, and then when we got to Arthiabah Mountains, we were praying, and the Spirit of the Lord ministered to me, and he said to me that we should start a fellowship. When I heard that, I was asking the Lord when and where. So we were on the mountaintop, and I organized the guys. I told them, you know what, let's descend down. Immediately we get to Accra, we are going to make sure we find a location, find a place, and we start a church. So I remember it was around January, I think 19, if I remember. It was a Sunday, either January 19th or so. It was a Sunday. And the theme was My Set Time. 2019. We did it at Shombi. That was my first church meeting I did personally for myself, which is a Sunday evening program. So we started it in 2019. So in 2019 it was Sunday evening, 2020 Sunday evening, 2021, and then we switched from Sunday evening to Sunday morning. So the transition has been like that from then till now, by the grace of God.
Church started with evening service.
The church started actually with evening services, which was a Sunday evening service, and it started with a program. So we started the church with 3 Sundays, which is that My Set Time. So I hosted Apostle Kunedu, I hosted Philip Dakulu, I hosted Kunedu, which is man of God Pleroma. He's now in Canada. And then Philip Dakulu in Achimota. And then myself. And it was massive. It was mind-blowing. That was the time we do programs, and then car would pack the entire compound. And then the hotel manager will be asking that, who is this young guy that cars has packed like that? Who is this young? But by the grace of God, that has been the grace the Lord has endowed us with. From then even till now, by the grace of God.
Assemblies of God, were you carrying yourself as a pastor, or just a young man who was a Christian and was on zeal for Christ?
Yes, so I was carrying myself as a young man who was a Christian that has the zeal for God. But you see, you shall be known by your fruit. So looking at the nature of what God was using me to do then, personally, I didn't accumulate or call myself a prophet. But suddenly, I overheard people, he's a prophet, he's a prophet, he's a prophet, he's a prophet. And I realized I was called the prophet Jude Arthiabah Mensah.
So in your first service at Shombi Hotel, how was the experience? Do you remember roughly the number of people that were
Okay, Shombi Hotel, if I would recall, our first meeting, we gathered around either 180 or 170 something. It's within that range, either 180 or 170 something. Because they gave us an auditorium that paid over 100 people, just 100 people. So the auditorium was full, and we couldn't be in the auditorium, and we had overflow. So, and then the overflow was even almost the entire people in the church. And since we started Flood of Life, overflow has been there from that time till date. By the grace of God. Over every service we do. I remember Shombi Hotel, the Lord used me to pray over water. And after praying over the water, I gave it to people. The same water, I took the water from a member, prayed over it because I was inspired by God. We gave it to people. Some tasted the water, it was salt. Some tasted the water, it was sugar. Others tasted the water, there was lime. With the same water, with the same bottle, inside the same place, at the same time. Shombi Hotel was not easy. It was not easy.
The time in Shombi Hotel, was it a church or it was just a fellowship?
It was just a fellowship. So at Shombi Hotel, it was a non-denominational something that was... we gathered together to pray. It was because of the influence of prayer online that the demand of the people led the Spirit of God one way or the other to also minister to me that no, they need the grace in person. Because I remember online, I prayed for somebody who had diabetes, that the person was very slim. I prayed and the person instantly became fat. So the testimonies that were coming, the people couldn't comprehend. And all what they were saying is, man of God, when are we meeting in person than on phone? Because some of them were joining from Upper West, some were joining from Upper East, some were joining from Jirapa, some were in Ashanti region, some were in to and fro everywhere. So they wanted to have an encounter in person than online. So with time, we kept on requesting, we kept on praying, and one day, by the grace of God, the Lord heard our voice, and He gave us the permission that we should then go out there and then be a blessing. And we started Jam Ministries there.
Do you remember the first sermon or preaching during some?
It was my set time. I was talking, I remember that day, because the ministers or the guest ministers were three. One led prayer, one preached, and I came to prophesy. But I remember he spoke, Prophet Kunedu, Apostle Kunedu spoke about understanding your seasons and time. And then we even had, he started with, give me this mountain. And then he entered with my set time. And then it was a blessing. It was a blessing. It was a blessing.
Prophet Jude, bro.
Oh, Debbie, you go so.
It's serious.
You go so.
I started church at once. Now it's minya.
And only at the up till date, I keep on asking myself, but I can only attest that it is grace.
Wow.
Now, a young one was say, we started the first, whenever we organize all nights, those time in Tesano, the entire church is full.
Wow.
It's full. The entire church is full. And we kept on changing logos. One of my logos I did myself. I'm personally a graphic designer too. Okay. And I do my logos and everything myself. With time, some of them, I make one guy, Vicious Effect, assisted me. So I did a logo, changed it to this one. It was also not nice. We changed it to another logo. It was also not nice. We have to come and, a whole lot of logos has been done. But at the end of the day, we are Flood of Life Embassy today.
Nice one. Yeah, enjoy it because you DH ban as software afina or mobile ministry ni mono. Omo besua ni ema bebre free hono because omo hu ni say oye young na dia oye no so ano wedding. But na me pese me bisa question we bisa ministry mono. Wa fa ye omuda enkofo a wo hie omo obi de wa ko pain mu e wo ministry mu da. Me person me kind of hard. Okay. But ministry is a hard work. Okay. And it comes along with pain. People will cause you to be bitter. Wow. It's natural. The very people you are killing yourself for, they are the same people that they will let you down. Okay. But if you have that mentality at the back of your mind and build a tough skin, you don't get disappointed when it happens. Okay. So that has been my policy from the beginning till now. So some things happen, and then I just tell God, maybe it is bound to happen. It's bound to happen, so we should just allow it. You are human. At a point, you feel the pain, but you just have to let go, and then you move on.
Prophet Jude, sometimes you hear that as a pastor, you have to go through certain phases, maybe Bible school. So did you go through?
From the beginning of my ministry, I never attended any Bible school until with time, when I was growing on the job, I realized that it's not just always about the gift. Yeah. There are some of the things that you need structures to make it work. Sure. So we also had the opportunity to also learn school about what we do, because anything you do that you don't have much knowledge about it, it dies. So Bible said the other time that lack of knowledge, my people perish. So anything you lack knowledge about, you perish in that thing. And me not wanting to perish in this thing called ministry, I have to put myself onto studies, learn and then study and then get my license, be a man of God officially, and then lead a group of people like the Flood of Life Embassy International.
Nice.
So, when you decided to leave to Shombi Hotel, I'm taking us back to Tesano Assemblies of God. Okay. Was there any pushback? Because I'm sure the then heads would be like, no, this is a young man.
Yeah.
Why you decided
By the special grace of God, I am saying this thing loud and clear.
Okay.
Tesano Assemblies of God has been too fair to me. And it is just by grace. Fellowship, it becomes a threat to them. The good news is that when I started fellowship, my first meeting, my head pastor was there. My second meeting, he was there. My third meeting, he was there. He has been there till even now, when we even moved to Dome. When he even retired, he came to church on Sunday here.
Wow.
That should tell you the bond I have with them.
Sure.
So there is a season where when you are 7 people and you want to move, you have a way you do it.
Okay.
Because when you are leaving and you bank the door, you might need the same people in that door. So you close the gate gently and you do it in a nice way. So with wisdom, the Lord instructed me. When God told me that I should start the fellowship, I asked the Lord that, what will be the issue? Because I have seen some before. Men of God in churches, they left that. Now they even stood against them. It became a banter. Sure. God, how do I do? And the Lord said, I'm the one that told you, so I would give you the wisdom. Okay. And God gave me wisdom, and he touched the heart of the leaders of the church. Wow. And out of that, they didn't see anything wrong with that. And with time, they allowed it, and then it has become a blessing till date.
Nice one.
There is no way Tesana Assemblies of God a problem. Sorry. No. And then the current pastor, if I invite him to church right now, he will be here. I have that rapport with him. The past man of God who established the church. No. If I invite them, they will come. I have a good rapport with them. I go to their house. I have a good rapport with them till date as I'm talking to you.
Wow.
These are some of the pictures of Apugu Towers when we moved from Shombi to Apugu Towers. So right after Shombi, we left to Apugu Towers. That is La Paz. This place too, at a point we couldn't go there. We had to move from the room and come downstairs and then cover the entire compound. And then we realized that there was a that is Lady Pastor Teresa, that is Pastor Arnold. I'm talking about Angry Bird. You know, all these people, by the grace of God, God has used me to be a blessing. If I see this picture, hey, this guy, I know him. Yeah. Hey, people have been in German ministry. This time we went for some outdoor crusade. Okay. I think this was the crusade I healed the blind. I healed the madman. Yeah, wow. A madman that has been mad in La Paz for years. The Lord used me to pray for him, and suddenly he recovered his senses back by the special grace of God. These were crusades that we did. These were crusades. Don't let the devil. Okay, yeah. This is a program we did called I Pray Convocation. This program, the people were not able to contain the room we were. So we had to move from the room to the compound. So this place is an outdoor program, but inside the church premises, because the people were so many that we couldn't, the room couldn't contain us. This is Apugu Towers, yeah. This is Apugu Towers. These are some of the pictures that are moving through an Apugu Towers. That's Pastor Kelvin Isia Johnson. He looks like a parrot then, by the grace of God. But today, he's a human being.
Oh, God.
He looks like a parrot then.
Wow.
That is Pastor Mickey.
Wow.
Those that today, when you see him confirming, he said the confirmation man. When he came to Accra, he looks like a boxer. I remember many years ago, but by the grace of God, the Lord has helped him. And then he has. I love him. This is Pastor Kelvin. Look at the ear. Look at Esther. Look at Mickey. Teresa. It has been a blessing. Wow. This is a transition that means that God is not done with men yet. When you look at Pastor please. These pictures shouldn't be online. It will cause havoc. I don't think this picture I even know the guy, but I think the lady I know the lady. I don't know the guy, but I know the lady. It's a blessing. Please quickly change it and then let's move forward so that we see what God will do.
So maybe this is the first time someone is listening to your story.
Okay.
So can you walk us through some of the difficulty or the transitions from Shombi Towers to Apugu Towers before we
came to Dome?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the things that I think it's a great challenge to us is a space. One of the things that I think is a great challenge to us is the space. I remember vividly all these places, we had issues there because we were not able to, the space was not able to accommodate us. Because if the room is accommodating 200 people, at a point we have doubled up to 400. So the extra 200, where do we keep them? And because we cannot keep them in the room, some occupy spaces like the corridor, some occupied spaces like the compound, and that was not the place we rented. So the landlord will come to you, where I gave you that it is your space, you are now coming into somebody's territory. Please, we beg you, don't be doing that. But we can't also avoid that, so with time we have to vacate from there. So some of the challenges has been like that, but we believe that based on the vision the Lord has given us, in fact we need the whole Ghana to do church. By the grace of God, we need the entire Ghana. We buy Ghana for church service. The Sunday no pay Ghana in a sorry. I saw the Flood of Life Embassy International. The Lord bless you. Flood of Life, your mind. It is a full city that God is betting out gradually. With time, we'll get there.
Amen. So, what do you think is one thing that draws people to your ministry? Is it that you pray, you invest in a lot of prayer?
So, per analysis and statistics, I have realized that 85% of the people that comes to church love it when I preach.
Okay. Not the
15% of them love it when I prophesy.
Okay.
So I have realized that a lot of people are drawn to this church because of one, our prayer life and our word life. The prophetic becomes bonus to the people. Because some people knows that sure, Prophet Jude will prophesy. But when it comes to the delivery of the word, people did not know that we could preach. People did not know that we could birth out deliverance or work out miracles, or better still, even pray like that. So when they come in contact with us and they realize that side of us, the best they do or the best they can is that they just fall in love and then they stay around.
Okay. And I want to ask this question. As a young man who has started a fellowship or a ministry, you would need support, especially financially. So during that time,
I remember when we went to Shombi, when we started. You see, as we have started the ministry, we will need speakers, we will need microphones, we will need keyboard, we will need the other stuff. And you know, I'm not saying this with pride. I'm saying it with the fullness of joy in Christ Jesus. I was too sharp and accurate in the prophetic that I felt everything was just about prophecy. I went to one man's shop. I told the man, young man, that said the Lord, this is about to happen. God said this, God said that, God said that. They were excited and happy. Hey, who is this young guy that is saying a whole lot of things? They called their mother, they called their father, they confirmed, and they needed me in their house. After everything was said and done, and I told them that, you know what? I've started a church. It's a Sunday evening service. But we are doing a program. It is 4 dangerous Sundays. These Sundays, we will definitely raise funds. So we will need speakers. At that time, he said the speaker is 3,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, 3,000 Ghana cedis. Okay. So we will need that EV speaker. He should give it to me. Okay. I will pay a part. And then after the 4 Sundays, we will gather money and then come and pay off. The man said, wow, good idea. But man of God, you know what? All the prophecies you gave were accurate and right. But we don't use prophecy to buy a speaker. We use money. They sacked me. Wow. They didn't give me the speaker.
Even after the prophecy?
Even after they enjoyed the prophecy, confirmed the prophecy, I gave them direction to go and do. And the blessings of the prophecy they were enjoying. But to give me speaker, or see him far and commission to speaker. When I came home, I wept, I cried. I said, hey, that's just a waste. It cannot give me the money. It is just the gift. And then the Lord And I encouraged myself in the Lord consistently with time. And at a particular point, God showed us mercy. He brought in people. He brought in men. Somebody like the men like Mr. Emmanuel Kwame Uwa.
Okay.
The Lord has used this man to bless my life. Wow. Papa P, Bra Prosper, Mama Cindy Glory, Frederick Kazaki. These people are blessing to my ministry. My first camera I bought was Mama Cindy Glory that bought it for me. The rent we paid in La Paz, 90% consistently of every time we pay rent was from the woman. God has been a blessing. God has used them to be a blessing to my life and to the church as well. It has not been easy, but anytime there is a need, God brings them in and they come in. They come through. They've been a blessing to my life. Most especially Mr. Emmanuel Kwame Uwa. This man picked me. He was the first man that spoke to me and said, Jude, you are a prophet.
Okay.
I am a banker. But the truth of the matter is, you will live in Ghana and spend dollars. I was in Ghana, but he was giving me dollars to eat every time. Every time. On the mommy $1 first, or $10 na me di. As at that time, na me di dollar me who send the message will cry. Na me di sa by the grace of God. Mr. Emmanuel who has been a blessing. The wife, Mama Dinah, she's a blessing. She's a blessing. She's a blessing. They have really, really blessed my life. Papa P. Int'l na me sheng na those time. Me koye program, me koye they sold for me free. Bra Prosper, he was a blessing till date. Ne yere Mama Naomi Dake, they are a blessing. The Lord bless them wherever they are. And a backbone.
Okay.
Mama Cindy Glory, she is my backbone. Wow. This woman, I can never forget about her. Never, never. This woman has spent over 800,000 Ghana cedis. Over. What hasn't she done? By the grace of God, she's a blessing to me, and I love her so much. She's in the States, she's in America, and we are like this. We are like this. We are like that. By the grace of God, and up to date, she's a blessing. The Lord that bless men, bless you. Also for Frederick Kazaki, America. Onono junior sister na Cindy Glory no. Na oye powerful. Frederick. Hey, so for Frederick bua me enye asam ketwa. Nyame hira ne bibi wo bia, God richly bless him as well. The family was a blessing to me. A lot of people, some of them their name I can't even call it out here. A lot of people, God have used them to be a blessing, and they are still a blessing to my life. The Lord that bless men, bless them.
I mean, sure, my baby. There's at times, Papa, I a deep for baby, ni a soft for baby. Our word be or more say, or more. I regret it. Same time, say or more yenya mijuma. E be at order.
And I say I could have Mensah and I'm sure next week Mensah can be. The woman said, first no, na me say. Me woman mapa nka me mu nyina ya sofo but the name me baka kire so be sofo me bonaso mu edwuma edin chengalamsi enyam dwuma edin papa. The very people you are killing yourself for, they are the same people killing you behind the scene.
Basanke radia ya de o connect o man ko force.
Unsa wo share the connection aspect no.
Sure.
After the connection, what next? Is death. Okay. After connection a deadly matter. Wow. Because you can sit down and realize say Shamaya, sorry, my counseling. Minya 1 hour space ground rest. I have to come and be here live. Sure. After I have a family.
Sure.
Me wayere asanka mawari ameyere wo ho, me ma wo ho. How would I even get time for them? I'm investing all my time in people. Okay. Now my family say, and at the end of the day, you will get a church member that will stretch his hand and say that Sofoba Pioneer. Why? But the Sofoba Pioneer is who they are today because I didn't pay attention to them, but I pay attention to members. And this is a work that, but Eradimway, ministry, it will kill you. The Lord bless you. This is Mama Cindy Glory. She's a blessing. This woman is a powerful blessing. And she's a prophetess and a queen mother by the grace of God. The Lord bless her.
Amen.
The Lord bless her.
Papa, time bena erade ya adoma efri jam.
This is Bra Prosper, Mr. Prosper Dake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is him. And then I think you can get us Mr. Uwa's picture. Mr. Emmanuel Kwame Uwa. Yeah, that man too is a key pillar in my life and in ministry. The Lord bless you. We can talk.
But your time bena erade ya adoma efri jam. About flood of life. Okay,
so we moved from Jam to Flood of Life when we were celebrating our 5 years anniversary.
Okay.
So we started actually in 2021.
Okay.
2021. So 2019 we started the fellowship in 2019. So 2019, 2020, 2021.
Okay.
After 3 years, we realized that no, we cannot maintain the fact that we are doing Sunday evening. Okay. So we have to switch as the Lord led us. We switch from Sunday evening to Sunday morning. A sudden switch. One day I was there and the Spirit of the Lord ministered to me, start a Sunday morning church. Okay. When we started, the first meeting we did, we were not many. I think the first meeting we did, we were 4 or we were 5. The second meeting we were 20. From there, we were just moving like that. That is Mr. Emmanuel Ewa for you. The Lord that bless you and bless you.
Shiba, Papa Grace na no dey. Because when Timmy started church at once now unya.
Me starting me pastor sini bebre ba me nche me come say Ulmai, did you really hear God speak? Because we don't have members. How can we start Sunday morning? Because they are Frakobo people. Sure. They are from different churches and they come for fellowship. How can we? So I said, God said I should start it. And then it was not something that I said it a month before.
Okay.
We close from church one Sunday evening. Next week Sunday, we are starting Sunday morning.
Wow.
We didn't announce it all. We just said it. Next week Sunday, we are starting Sunday morning. And Sunday morning started.
Sometimes no.
So we started 3 Sundays. Okay. And it was 3 Sundays of strange prophecies. So Sunday and upper 3 Sundays in Anam. After the 3 Sundays and one on the church now, you know.
And Papa ministry no feel dan kasa ye
ministry there me feel dan kasa ye. Di nyame dia dom me na the prophet Jude Arthiabah Mensah. No kwasam ne say God has called me as an apostle.
Okay.
But working in the mandate as a prophet.
Okay.
Na prophetic, is for a season, which I know.
Okay. There will be a transition.
There will be a transition. A transition is coming where, so I have a quote I often write, we are many.
Okay.
So the we are many, there is a season where people will talk like Prophet Jude, walk like Prophet Jude, speak like Prophet Jude, be like Prophet Jude, prophesy like Prophet Jude. By then, there is no me, but there is an apostle, somebody that is raising people to become the Prophet Jude Arthiabah. So the Prophet Jude Arthiabah Mensah is many. The Lord bless you.
Papa, we know in every institution you need structures for it to make it work.
Sure.
So as you had the vision or the hearing from God to start a church, how did you take into consideration leadership and how did the leadership structure form?
Me and Kasane, when we started the church, when we started with the fellowship, there was no structure. Okay. It's just about Prophet Jude. I can't preach, prophesy, after that we close. Okay. So the people I was building the church with was the pastors.
Okay.
So they are the people around me. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's do it that way. Okay, to work this way, to work that way. Okay, Papa said we should go this way, and then we all go by that way. Okay. And because of unison, everything we were doing were in place. Okay, yeah. So sometimes people come to church and say, "Hey, these people they are too organized."
Yeah.
But then you say you're planning, baby. But it's just that we are united. Agreement. So there was an agreement, and everything was moving perfectly. So with time, as we were growing, we realized that the tentacles of the church is opening up big. A lot of people are coming in. People from different places with different ideologies and all that. And we'll be free. nanka ba sorry no aba flood of life who expect to say ho na obey na onemu ni enye pe. So there should be a transformation be from one place to another, and it comes with teaching. Okay, so we thought it was okay. Then, if we want to do that, we should bring in something like Bible studies. We should bring in like classes where we are, that is where gradually we were coming. And I had people who loved my ministry genuinely, that they were men of God, that they have been ahead of me. They called me back door. Osofo, you are doing well, but do this, do that, do this, do that. I bring it on board. My people unite with me. There we go.
Also,
and then
take advice.
Oh, I take advice, Papa. I take advice from people who are leaders in ministry, people who are even younger, but still have the idea. Okay. When they tell me and it is right and it fits the church, there we go. Yeah. We just put it into implementation. And
about your pastors, it's very difficult nowadays to see a pastor give his pulpit to other pastors to speak to the congregation. But I've noticed that with here, you give them the opportunity.
The reason is that you alone cannot do it. Yeah. Sure. Jesus was the Messiah, but he needed 12 people. You alone, ministry, you alone cannot do it. There are days I'm even tired to stand before pulpit and preach. Preach. I'm sitting there listening to and then taking my notes and then become better. There are times sit down for people to preach to you too. You cannot be called Ajamai to stand on the Ajamai, you die. Ministry will kill you. Sometimes allow people, give your platform. Just that, because of rebels and rebellious people, men of God and fathers get scared to give their platform to people, because some of them use the platform to intimidate others. Some of them use to bully people. Some of them take an advantage of that to just take advantage of people. So out of that fear, men of God, some try to quell in their own shell to ensure that even though it kills, but they will still do it. But here, we have sound, nurtured, doctrinated pastors who are too disciplined to use this pulpit to misbehave. And by the grace of God, they are doing so well. And I am who I am because of jam pastors. They have done so well. They have been with me since. I don't have that experience of Matete Sofu with Freemanase. I don't have, so I don't know. I don't know how it looks like. Matete Sofu with Freemanase or me suffering me with problem. No.
So Papa, what goes into, or what do you consider when you are saying that this person is a son to me?
I don't really even consider anything giddy. I just pray about it. If my spirit man opens up, Jesus prayed about 12 disciples, but yet he found Judas. Jesus, he prayed about the 12, yet there was still a Judas. So you cannot be too careful as a man of God. You cannot be too careful. You have to be careful, but you cannot be too careful. Regardless, once upon a time you find a Judas.
Oh, may enjoy Sanayana Mempesa because ministry as no baby, but Prophet Jude, I can now. Or my yati near Massy. Mempesa Mekasatre. Obi a wo hwe say the way a Prophet Jude utie ni story a obaye na one pere ye wo ministers bi o papa ase ye rashe minhu o kasa ye mu no say wo rashe enti me pese me bisa wo share obi ase serve ansa na nyame fe.
Okay, the Lord bless you. Dear me share na say Assemblies of God. Mark. Okay. There is no pastor because a software betna me China me tete no Prophet Jude me tete ni free had ne kwa ha. I admired men of God. I learned from men of God. I was imparted by some men of God, by their doctrines, by their teachings, by their ministrations. But I didn't have any special man of God that me call him say me kwatena ne nchen and I church them you say. And that is why I give people opportunity, because in my era, I didn't get some. Okay. Say, no man of God in the world will say that I trained him to become who he is. Wow. No man of God. Wow. But I had men of God that by their counsel and advice, it has brought me this far. Wow. Because when they saw what I was doing, because the equita minim ne farbai. Inti me fa na me dia pem hanam dia wa hanam aye ne se na me keka me se biara na ya penyini bi afro he krache baby a wo ba no e twem wo ho
Okay.
Nyabotre, Yankanasa, Yenisi, Enanka, it is shaping even our speech till date. Kanyasa first, you who are near Boboso. Where you may for. We were saying, we are, you know. At the point, people were even scared to come to our meetings because they felt Papa with the Oba make a cannon some sa, but Nyamia don't see Atiti Petrus, Atiti say. You see a crowd, me jai man, deep things be about prophecy now. We talk about sensitive matters, things that is about destinies. We talk about it, not talking about people's sin. When we could share Hannah, we say na why you say, you know, sometimes I different you more be femba come you be back. Enye be brisa.
For case your prophet oko stress mo oko pain mo obi de wo fa ya
me nya broken heart na.
Okay, scripture be pa na ya wo da wutimi recite man.
1 Samuel chapter 30.
Okay.
When David got to Ziklag and they took the wife, the children, everything, the Bible said, and he encouraged himself in the Lord. Whenever these issues happen, I say one word to myself. Okay. This is also another phase. Wow. It will pass. Wow. After a little while, God will strengthen me. Wow. I am gone. Wow. Oh, including broken heart. Including broken heart. Because I'm through to go. Because I genuinely know that permanent. A time and a season is coming out. It will not be say the way and we will be like that. I say a time is coming out. So there is a season. I mean the shame it say. Face way a face of my life. Okay. As the last time a pastor asked me a question, that man of God. You see the way people are saying, hey, prophet is good, prophet is good. A time is coming that the same people will also say that, hey, sana prophet, krano on you. And I told him that time should come early so that it passes early and then the new me will emerge. Okay. Anytime you go through such a season, it is a phase. Yeah. After that, a new you will emerge. Okay. How you handle that phase will determine how you knew you. When you emerge, you can be sustained. Okay. Yeah. Wow. So we should put it at the back of our mind that failure is part of the process of success. Okay. Failure, it is part of the process of success. So when you fail, it does not mean that you should end there. Okay. Understand that there is a way forward that will make you better in the process of time. Sure. So the Lord bless you.
When you say Flood of Life Embassy, for someone watching for the first time, for someone who would want to join the church, what is the core vision and mission of the church?
Okay, so when you look at the name, it's Flood of Life Embassy International. Now, the name was Flood of Life because a place where life is flooded. Now, whoever that is not having life, when they enter into this place, there is a pool that gives lives. This pool is too flooded. And when you step into it from the concept of John chapter 5, at a certain season, the angel will come to trouble the water. And after the angel troubled the water, it does not matter your problem. When you step into it, you'll be made whole. In other words, Flood of Life is a place where when you step here, it does not matter how lifeless the condition is. Because there is a pool, a flood of life here. Automatically, when you step into that flood, you get healed.
So you get just a place overflowing.
It is just a place overflowing with life. A place overflowing with life. Anything that is dead, when it passes through this place, there is life. God gives it life. So our vision, our souls, our vision, our people, our vision, our focus is the people. They should have life and eternal life as well. Their souls are too much important to us than any other thing. The Lord bless you.
So what do you think makes this ministry unique from any
other ministry? What makes this ministry unique from any other ministry is that we do the extreme of everything. So when it comes to worship, we do the extreme of worship. When it comes to prayer, we do the extreme of prayer. When it comes to word, we do the extreme of word. When it comes to prophecy, we do the extreme. Extreme, and we do it with a genuine heart that touches heaven. For heaven to kiss the earth. And that makes us different.
And I think when it comes to welfare too, because I can see my
When it
chapel
comes
pastor,
to
welfare,
yes.
My chapel
Yes.
pastor, Pastor Mickey, he will call you, he will check
Yes.
up on you.
We have chapels in the church where the chapels have pastors.
Oh no!
Oh, no. Oh.
Pastor Mickey is very intentional. He will make sure that when it's time for. I always say that Pastor Mickey is Takashi. He will force you to pray.
He will force you to pray.
Join.
That is how all the pastors are.
That's one thing that I like.
They are very generous. They are kind. They are loving. They are powerful, romantic people.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. It's a family.
Flood of life embassy. Bra, be joining us, sorry, Papa. I sorry, Mensah wom. I sorry, deep wom. O kon social ma. Eradi benam deep for so. Amu wo fi se baby a wonam. Enye ene ne friend church because ubenya nyame asem wom. Ubenya mpaibo wom. Ubenya
everything.
Everything.
Just say
ahakakra. In fact, a balanced diet church.
Yes.
Serious.
A balanced diet, pa.
Serious. Aya said the mo kakasa no obadabe. Papa. And then maybe say a question. Said the enkofo e wo kasa bi o mo kache e na obadabe. Obadabe.
Young man.
What a young man. Obadabe.
Obadabe Yebekasa Yesu banwa no nkofo ni tie ngas is this not the carpenter's son? Tambe no bedu ha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once na papa kura kope kiosk abebo carpenter adwuma ansa na obehia mere kura na wo kura wo ye be wo no na me wo hodada. You see Obadabe ya de bia wo ye ne den as ministry wo bete.
Okay.
Into build a tough skin bubu nuegu asum. And yet time I'm buying here, the impact you are making matters.
Sure.
Keep making impact. At a particular point, the same people saying about the Ben will say that indeed God is still faithful.
Sure.
So sometimes you don't need to pay attention to your critics. Learn from the critics and build with the critics, and you become a better person.
Yeah, sure. Wow. Papa, there's this phrase you keep saying, the Lord that bless men bless you. How did it come about?
I don't know. I was just there and I realized that now there is somebody that blesses, and the person that blesses God. So may that God that bless you.
And then that's by the special grace.
By the special grace of God.
Yeah.
If you remove it is natural. A ba just like that. A man so I think it's a talk maso. And then it's a clear sign that God is using our words to impact other people. Serious,
that's all you're different.
Serious. Every dispensation behind the radio. And I believe that in this generation, God is also doing something, and He's up to something. Na yema yehubre na yehwe di urade ediyembe.
So can we say that Flood of Life as a church and your whole ministry has evolved from just starting to it being an established one?
Flood of Life was established in Christ before time. And as it birthed out, it was established too.
Yeah.
So it has been established from then till now, and it is established now by the grace of God.
Wow. So have you faced any criticisms from people, men of God? Mind sharing a few?
A lot.
And how you handled it?
So some of them are Obadabe, as you said.
Yeah.
Some of them are unto the bonshan come, and you know a prophet. You know, these statements I keep hearing it every day. Yeah, train, no only the on train. That's some better. As some the idea be between the reason to make a man go sort the reason to make a son say we need partner as someone to what do Bible says depending on what do. So understand that a season and a time will come in your life that people will also join other forces and say crucify him, but yet you are the Messiah.
Yeah.
They saying crucify Jesus didn't disqualify him from being a Messiah.
Sure.
You can have the grace to impact, but yet a point will come in your life that men will throw stones at you to be crucified. That doesn't disqualify the fact that you are the Messiah. Allow it to be so. It is also a phase. Bible said that after everything is said and done, Jesus shall be lifted, and he will be given a name above any other name. So sometimes you have to be crucified. He said that, and when you shall be lifted, I will draw all men. When the people placed him on the cross to crucify him, they placed the cross on the ground. He lied on the floor. They hit his hand with the nails and they started to lift it up. When they were lifting it, it was 45 degrees, 90 degrees. Now it got to the ground and he was having the height above them. So now before they could see him, they have to lift up their eyes.
Yeah.
So little did they know, they were lifting him up above them.
Yeah.
And when he was handed, he was given a name above any other. So sometimes some situations that the devil meant for evil, it is a platform for lifting you. Because there was no plan in view from scripture that God is about to bless Mordecai. But when Haman had a meeting with Zeresh the wife and the friends on a discussion on preparing a gallows to hang him on, God said, Esther chapter 6, that night the king couldn't sleep. So whenever God sees that men have gathered together to plot evil against a child of God, he used that as a platform to lift them up. So there is a door that opened unto man, not because he fasted, not because he prayed, but because men hated him. So Bible said that when God saw that Leah was hated, he opened the womb. The womb of Leah was open not because he fasted, not because she prayed, but it was open because people hated him. So sometimes it is the hatred of men that open doors. Allow some men to hate you so that some doors can open to you. There are some situations that it can never happen unto a man until you have haters. So there come at a point and a time as a man of God, pray that, Lord, let men hate me. Out of the haters, I shall be lifted. Because until then, scripture cannot be fulfilled. When you read the book of Psalm 23, it said, thou preparest a table before me in the presence, verse 5, in the presence of my enemy, and anointed my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. Before overflow, there should be a table prepared before your enemy. So without an enemy, who are you giving the table to? So God gives you an enemy so that it will reveal your eminence. So it is your enemy that reveal your eminence. Your importance is, you can't tell me you are praying for healing without being sick. You can't tell me you need a breakthrough without having a hedge. So sometimes when you see the hedge, it is a sign that you got to break through. So these things happen. Build a mindset. Have your own revelation that it must happen so that I will be great. Until the brethren of Joseph sold him out, he could have been a commoner, a gardener, and somebody who often is sent to go and give food to his brethren in the farm. But the very day he knew his place, Bible said that he was arrested, he was in prison, but he didn't give up. He knew that surely, a time is coming, the prophecy will be fulfilled. It was out of that prison that he became a prime minister. Sometimes permit yourself to go through the prison because there waited, or there is a prime ministry office awaiting you. The Lord that bless man. Bless you.
Wow. This is a whole sermon.
Serious. Perfect.
If you don't do it like that, ministry will teach you a lot. Sometimes that is where we get disappointed too much. Oh, I've done this for God, but at the end of the day, no.
So
What
much
you think?
expectations.
Yes, too much expectation. Have it in mind that you will fall down. Have it in mind that there will be obstacles. There will be, even Jesus. He said that if it could be, let this car bypass me. Even Jesus Christ, who am I? Yes, a great root time in go open bank in Jumai, go Jamesaya na kope bank. And then go pay to go over. When he saw the accusation of the people and the pain, the torture, he said, no, if it will be, go. Because the aircon is some character. You have to change. You have to change the character in the scene so that somebody will come and take that role. But Jesus said, no, for the sake of your will, let it be done. So sometimes permit God's will to flow. Because in the will of God, some things can be bitter, but yet it will make you better. The Lord bless you.
So, Papa, how do you stay confident in your calling? And are there any little insecurities that, as a man of God, it worries you? Or
there are insecurities elsewhere, but not in the prophetic. The reason is that I can preach a message and then have a revelation and then preach the revelation, but might be wrong with the revelation. But when it comes to the concept of I see, I hear, leave that one for me and God. You just leave it for us.
That's your
The
favorite.
reason is that if he has said it, he will do it.
Yeah.
Now, Jude, tell the people I said that. Even if they don't believe or it will not happen, I'll still say it. I'm saying it because, not that I have just seen or I've just heard. I'm saying it because he who spoke to me is too faithful to fail me.
Yeah.
And I have so much trust. Yeah, say akwara and then papa na mo mentality we say okase me peka akro obenya. Because he knows that the Father will definitely do it for him. And that is the mentality I have with the God I'm working with. Because I know surely that this Jehovah God, by hook or crook, if he has said it, he will do it. And at the end of the day, he will show up and he will show off.
Wow.
Papa Nyamisha, last question.
I think online no more questions.
Yeah,
Are there questions there? Are there questions? So we should gather the questions for tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. Tomorrow we will come very early.
Yes.
Sure.
And then we'll have ample time to talk more.
Okay.
So, Papa, next or plan for next 5 to 10 years about the church.
Okay. My plan for the next 5 years about the church, Flood of Life in particular, no, is a nation. We are building nation for God. City cannot contain us.
Wow.
A town cannot contain us. A place cannot contain us.
Sure.
We are taking Africa for God. We are taking Ghana for God. And me can you say I had to say telenovela, but just give me time on the altar.
Yeah.
God will make it happen.
Amen.
For that I believe.
Sure.
The Lord bless you.
Sure.
Papa, so before we go, if looking back at everything, your from beginning in Obuasi till now, what has surprised you most about your ministry? And if you could go back in time, what would you do differently?
If I could go back in time, or if I could change the hands of time, I would have listened to my parents very early and ensure that I was more than a Christian in my early days.
Okay.
I thought, sometimes I regret, I feel, if that time you're on fire for God,
You would have
Sebi
been-
manu de simina so nkenye adom fiafin ya me de adwuma yi ina nkenya me de me ye pro max pa no de. But I also believe so say nyame ni menti o man ba sa
Yeah.
tim come to me sisa the hand of time there nka de ne wo me na I'm starting kan Genesis 1 na come starting no ka by na ka me Revelations me namu a na nka me walking Bible.
Simple.
Nyame asem no tete free me musa, but still you go susua nyame be hu yam Bible ayin.
So what advice would you give to a young preacher who is
Me
starting
kasa
ministry?
personally me ntumi hu fu. Ti ana me ntumi ntu before, but the little I can say is that yenye suti yemfa hu me Awurade ne Awurade hu yam obo na omo ayin.
Yeah.
Nyame o hira obi bia.
Amen. No shy nyina. Abusiafo enne ye de besi ha. In fact, nyame di fo abre. Nyame ya adoma ochina. O question na wo bia, bomodin na tro ni nyina to. Ochina nyame nipa beje mmere, watena se na wayiyi wo nsem nyina opedia ama. Eradi hira se woni ye fa journey day 2. Nyame nya okesi. Ochina ye besia. Midin Adelaide depart. Prophet Jude Nekechi.
And my name is Shiba. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
Nyamisha Muina, Flood of Life pastors. We love you so much. My boss, Pastor Kelvin.